The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? A second Cardano video today because this is important to talk about. The previous video are doing quite well and everything, but since a lot of people are watching it, I thought it's important to advise you on the bearish side as well on Cardano. So basically, I was overly bullish. I was overly optimistic based on what Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto in general have been doing entire day. So I thought Cardano would perform the same. That doesn't seem to be the case right now, and I'm going to show you why. So we're going to look at first Bitcoin. I'm going to tell you what's happening right now. So Bitcoin is above this on 4 hourly, above this 100 moving average, right? Very bullish for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually very bullish, but the move might actually have stopped, right? But Bitcoin in general is very bullish. It went up a lot today. This is only 4 hourly candles, so you can see it's went up a lot today. Ethereum as well went all the way up to the 200 moving average on the 4 hourly and went retraced back to 100 moving average, testing as support, but it's over. It's very bullish. Ethereum also yesterday went up like 7-8%, right? So it started actually yesterday. So crypto in general have been very bullish. Now you can also look at, for example, at Uniswap. Uniswap also went above all the moving averages on the 4 hourly, and now it's retracing a bit, but it went above 100 moving average. So in general, entire market was very bullish, but it was in some kind of topping on the bullishness. So that's what we're gonna look at ADA right now, and I'm gonna explain you what's actually happening. So this triangle still stands from the last video. If it breaks on the upside, we know the target is up here at 1.21, right? That's all good, but it has to get out of the triangle, and I'm gonna explain you why this is not as bullish as it was when I was making the video. When I was making the video, we were at where were we? We were at 137, something like that. Wait, not this line over here. I'm just draw another line, and that's 137. We were up there. We were on this candle over here. We were above this 20 moving average as well. The yellow line is 10 moving average, so we were above all the moving averages. It looked very bullish. We did not close above it, and we are now waiting for this 4 hourly candle to close, and you can see here that we retraced all the way down below the 10 moving average over here. We still got 1 minute left of this candle, but if it closes down here, it's very bearish. It's very bearish. So I'm going to explain you what that means and how far we can go down if it actually breaks on the downside. Because if it goes on the upside, if it this goes on the upside, the target is 1.2, right? If it goes on the downside, then the target is going to be 0.97. I'm going to show you where that is. So basically, it doesn't look all that good, considering that the moves have topped out. The Ethereum, the Bitcoin, the crypto, they pumped and they stopped pumping, so there is some kind of retracement back. Now if Bitcoin retraces like only 1-2%, like ADA can retrace 5-10% back, and that's what likely to happen. So let's see how this is. This is a normal triangle. This is actually a symmetrical triangle in a downtrend. So price is going down, and you get into this symmetrical triangle. These are continuation patterns, so likelihood is on the downside. Keep that in mind. So keep in mind that the triangle is likely to go on the downside and not on the upside, but it can of course break on the upside. Still, there is no bottoming actually patterns like we have seen in the Bitcoin. So this can actually break on downside. So the break on downside should be something between this distance over here, depends on when it breaks out, and you can see here that line here ends at around 0.97. That was the target from one of our previous videos. We had 3 targets: 114, 0.97, and 180. So if this breaks on the downside, you can watch for 0.97. Right on the upside, the same thing goes there. Here we'll break 1.2, but it's up around 1.3. 1.29, something like that. That's the target for the upside. So basically, although I was overly optimistic on Cardano last video, and I was thinking it's gonna go up, I was kind of being blinded by what's happening in the crypto right now. Just looking at purely technical analysis, this pattern over here, the symmetrical triangle in a downtrend, has likelihood chance to drop down. Now what reason I'm making this video right now, and I actually waited all the way right now for this 4-hourly candle to close, is to see the moving averages right over here. And you can see here that we have when we made the video, we are above all the moving averages, and we are looking to bearish to the bullish side, right? But then we dropped just all the way down through it. Not only that, this candle over here is engulfing bearish candle, so it's very bad candle. It eliminates this candle over here, and we went all the way down below the 20, below the 10 moving average, and now we are looking to drop even further down. So this can actually drop even more down to what we say. Let me do it like this. This can drop how many percent down? So that's like 13% drop on the downside, because this is actually very bearish right now, and it can continue further down. Now, if you look at the 1 moving average, let me clean this up because this doesn't look nice at all. You can see here in the downtrend, when we are having this downtrend, that we are keeping this 100 moving average, this blue line over here, we are keeping it as a resistance all time over here, and now we're looking to keep it as a resistance over here as well. So there is still no bottoming pattern. We are still in a downtrend, considering this and everything. Let me put up everything up again. And so you have to take into consideration these 2 moves. Something will happen tonight or tomorrow, because this triangle cannot go in forever. So all the traders that are trading this will soon have to make a decision right over here if they're going to go on upside or downside. If we go on the downside, we are going to hit 0.97. If we go on the upside, we're going to get the resistance at 1.2, and but the target is 1.3. So keep that in mind. And last thing, you can see also here that if we break on downside from the triangle, we are probably gonna maybe even weak down all the way to 200 moving average on the 4-hourly. And you can see on the daily over here right now that we are still it still looks good. I mean, we are still above the 20 moving average, but that can be broken. So if we start on the daily breaking the 20 moving average, it can go all the way down to 0.97. So that's the important update I want to make right now, that because I was overly bullish when I made the last video, and I know a lot of people watch that. So I don't want to give bad calls or anything like that. Of course, not financial advice. You do your trades, I'll do my trades and all of that shebang. But I kind of feel bad if I tell people like it's gonna go up and it goes down, you know. So I want to make the right decision and say that this can actually go on the downside as well. So you should take that into consideration, whatever you're doing, right? So keep that in mind. This triangle has to break out. If it breaks on downside, this is target. If it breaks on upside, it's all good. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you around. Bye bye.